Welcome back to Fire Emblem Let's Play Part 3. Mark, hold a moment and allow me a short detour. There's a sacred sword enshrined in an altar east of here. People like here go there to pray for safety at the onset of a long journey. Oh, how quaint. The teachings of Emblem, most followers in LB, it's nice to see that here at least the Asian cultures are still I'm gonna stay where you are and hold your tongue. Threaten me as you will, but I will not give up the Mani Kaita. The Mani Kaita, a sacred blade of divine protection, cannot be removed from the place of rest. You're a fool, man. What's a good sword if you don't use it? Use it in combat, sacrilege. I am glass. The gods fear my name. My sword plays pierceless. If I want this sword, then this sword I shall have. Now get out of my way. This is it. It's more magnificent than I imagined. The sword is made for a swordman of my skill. What is this? I cannot draw the sword from its scabbard. The spirits of the blade have judged you. You have been found wanting, they have rejected you. Wait, listen, you Simao, for if you value your own life, you will get out of my sight. Curses, miserable spirits. I care nothing for you. I will tear the stone by altar. I beg your pardon, my lady. Are you headed east to the altar? Yes, we are indeed. You must hurry, help the priest there. I saw a band of local ruffians hid in there not long ago. They seem intent on stealing the altar sacred sword. The Mani Kita, they're going to steal it. I cannot allow this to happen. Well, like a victorious, virtuous group, please help them. Lindas, what are you doing? If you help to go to the priest, they will appear. You're right, say Mark. There are some homes to the south of us. Perhaps we can go there. Shall I take the lead? Alright, let me tell. This is like another thing you can do with these kind of games. If there's houses, you can just visit them, and they'll either give you an item or tell you something useful. Most of the time, though, they don't really give you that much good stuff, so you don't really have to go to the house if you don't want to. She's telling you something important. There's a cracked wall you can get, so you can actually enter inside. It's right there. I think you can see it. And then he's just telling you the terrain thing again about mountains. Horseback units cannot actually cross them, so you really can't go south with Satan and the other person. And she's just telling you about the sword. I was like blessed by the spirits and such. So they didn't really tell anything, I guess. If you're trying to figure out how to get, I guess there's some useful information. And another thing is fortresses. They like grant you more defense, so another terrain thing. And here I just move Satan up here to get rid of this dude. Nice job, nice job. So yeah, I recommend you use Lin a lot because he's pretty weak, but he is pretty fast, so I guess it is really more of your choice whether or not you use her a lot more. And Ken got hit, but he ended up killing Sane's person. Yeah. And a level up, nice. Speed and skill, I guess they're not that bad, but I guess speed is pretty good. But yeah, I think for good level ups, you're probably going to want probably defense, strength, and speed. Well, I guess you really don't need strength to be a speed because, I guess it can be debatable anyway, but you know, HP is good too, so. And here I'm just using C to break the wall open. Here I try not to attack him directly because you know the whole terrain thing with the trees. So. But he ended up attacking Sane, and Sane basically almost killed him. Here, I was trying to think about moving Lynn, but I moved her later after this. I think the lance might do more damage to the wall, because I think it does. I don't know for sure. And here, I just move Kent over here, and you can almost kill that Bane. It was kind of, I was hoping for a critical, but 3% chance. You really don't have that much good time for a critical. And then I just moved Lynn to the forest, and then finished off the bandit. But like, yeah, so I recommend you break the wall just to get into the place. It's kind of weird though how his name is Glass. That really doesn't make sense to me. And if you're wondering, he's a mercenary, not mercenary. So, and here I finally finished breaking the wall. And then Lynn, I just moved her up, and I also moved Kent up. But yeah, that's like I think the only way. I think you can probably move south for Lynn, but I should do the wall thing because it's kind of easier. And here, Kent. I just don't like how they have a 44% chance and he still hits me. Like, I don't know, that's unfair. Now move Satan closer to get rid of that bandit, you know. Get him out of the way. Making sure he has his sword equipped. Then I decided to finish off with Tim and Lynn. Lynn is probably going to be kind of a good unit and bad in the beginning because he has low HP and I would say average defense. So, see, that was a good level up. You got defense and HP and skill and stuff. But since you're low HP, you know, you have to be kind of careful. We can't just use the vulnerary real fast, so he won't die. So I plan to use him to help me beat the boss. The boss is kind of, I don't really say hard because you just have to use either Sane or Kent with the lance, and then if your Lynn got a strength boost, she might be able to kill him in one hit. Oh, a critical from Sane, impressive. 2% chance. And also you got a level up, so not bad, Sane, not bad, but I still hate you. And that was I guess speed was good, but you know, I don't really think we needed it. And here, remember how they said lances are good, so. But he isn't that bad. You just have to make sure you use Sane or Kent, then use him with the Iron Lance. He should not do that much damage to Kent or Sane, but then he does like pretty, honestly not that bad, but he does pretty good damage, I would say. But yeah, that's one good thing about Lynn though, her speed's pretty nice. So she can like really double a lot of people. I guess that can also be bad in some way because maybe if you're just spamming Lynn, you might just lose your Iron Sword and then she's basically useless. Unless you give her, never mind. Another thing about these siege missions, the bosses, you actually regain health, so you can do this thing called boss abuse where you keep on attacking a boss, but it's kind of hard doing it with this guy because he has low HP and you're gonna kill him anyway. So I don't really recommend doing that. And yeah, if you beat an enemy, sometimes they give you an item. Most of the time they can be pretty good at like weapons most of the time. And for season ones, you want to capture it with your and see you next time, guys, when I upload the dialogue.